I'm Frank Vaughn, and it's July 12th, 2025 still, and this is just a live reaction to President Trump. Just found out what he tweeted on his Truth Social. Now, I always described, even in the first administration, before the first administration began, it was like a loaded handgun. And you were playing a game of Russian roulette. And when you voted for Hillary Clinton, all 6 chambers in that gun were full of bullets. And if you voted for Donald Trump, at least 3 of the chambers were empty. Well, we hit a live round, folks. I think the game is over. And I haven't said that at any point in the last 8 years. You know, I've always reserved judgment. But this kind of did it for me. In addition to the arms for Ukraine, in addition to the dropping of all the campaign promises, he has the audacity, he has the nerve to truth this on a platform called Truth. There's never been a more naked lie than this Epstein thing. Donald J. Trump, what's going on with my boys, and in some cases, gals? They're all going after Pam Bondi, the talk of the world, and selfish people are trying to hurt it all over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. For years, it's Epstein over and over and over again. Why are we giving publicity to files written by Obama, Clinton, Comey, Brennan, and the losers and criminals of the Biden administration? That's a total lie. Do you know who sold this story? Do you know who sold this story to everybody?
Then why was the president pushing them?
Bill Clinton.
Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein.
That island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask Prince Andrew.
He's a lying sack of trash. That's all he is now. And he's going to go to hell for it. He's covering up the biggest sex trafficking ring that we have known about for over a decade. This has been on my mind, and we've been talking about it. This is a presidency with people who came into office promising to give us the answers, and instead what we're getting is a cover-up on the heels of Netanyahu's prolonged stay in Washington. All of these policy reversals at the same time. Who's actually running the United States? Who's actually running President Trump? He's the one that gave us these conspiracy theories, and now he's telling us, in a complete inversion of the truth, that it's a product of left-wing propaganda after he sold it to us. This is an inflection point, folks, and you better believe it. It's an inflection point where we're going to separate the people who actually care about the truth and who are honestly intended from those who were shills the entire time. And this one thing, this Epstein thing, is the dividing line. If there's people apologizing for the administration's position on this, if they're bending themselves into pretzels and knots to justify this cover-up, you know their intentions are not honest. They're either compromised themselves or they have no moral compass whatsoever. This sucks. It's terrible news, and I think it's the end. It's the end of the hope. It's the end of the hope of the Trump administration. I think the whole damn thing's fake now. It was the only shot we had. It was worth it. It was worth a try. But with this level of evil, and that's what it is, it's pure evil, to cover this up and then gaslight the entire base that put Trump in office, gaslight the people in the name of protecting the world's most powerful, who bought and sold minors into sexual slavery. You know you're up against absolute evil. It's the end. It's the end of the hope for the Trump administration. I'm Frank Vaughn, and I'll be back at you as long as I am topside. I love my life. It's a good life, but it's unfortunately ruled by absolutely evil people. Trump is the deep state.